Thank you. So, our nation's got a lot of problems, and I feel like it's just ignorant to blame just one group of people. So, I'm going to blame two, and those people are rich people and rednecks, and they cause a lot more problems than you think. First of all, rich people want to hide the fact that they might be using dangerous pesticides to produce genetically modified organisms, and rednecks want to hide the fact that they're putting their dick in their sister. Secondly, rich people want to continue to dig for oil instead of investing in renewable energies. And rednecks want to use that oil and gasoline to chase me down the street in their big red truck screaming, "Run, faggot, run!" That actually happened. Rich people and rednecks aren't the only assholes, though. Ducks are assholes, too. I was walking down the street one time to the bus stop, and I had a hot cheesesteak in my hand, which was my lunch. And as I'm walking to the bus stop, I see that there's a group of ducks just hanging out there. So immediately in my mind, I start to think like, fuck this. These ducks are just going to quack at me right when I sit down. I don't even get it. They can't even hold the bag, let alone open the fucking wrapper. Their wings don't have fingers. So I get to the bus stop and I sit down, and then immediately the ducks start quacking behind me. So I turn around to like humor them, and I turn around, and then one of the ducks whips out a knife. So I just dropped my food and ran. I'm not about to get mugged by a bird without fingers. Anyway, I'm excited for the future, and I think a bunch of great things are going to happen. First off, personally, I'm excited for the day when the word spacebar doesn't refer to a key on the keyboard, but a bar on the asteroid belt. It's going to be great. I also can't wait until I can go to that spacebar and go up to a girl and use this pickup line on her. "Hey, babe, I'm going to take a journey to Uranus in 3 days." And she'll be impressed rather than offended. That's going to be great. More realistically, though, I can't wait until the day I won't have to drive through New Jersey to go to the beach anymore, because climate change can just bring the beach to me and give New Jersey a much-needed bath. Smelly state. And I kid, I joke, I'm a jokester, and I make jokes about climate change, but it is a serious issue, guys. And I feel like as a nation, we're treating climate change the same way that we treated World War II, in that we won't really get involved until we've already lost Hawaii. For the viewers at home, that was a Pearl Harbor joke. Look it up. So I saw Taken 2 the other day, and something that I just didn't understand is how did that bitch get taken twice? Honestly, it's just bad parenting on Liam Neeson's part. You think after the first time you would just stop sending your kid to travel in Europe? Just send them to fucking Canada. Nothing bad happens in Canada. Well, nothing good happens either, but they're polite about it. But I came up with the perfect premise for Taken 3. Somebody just calls Child Protective Services, and then they come and take Liam Neeson's daughter because he can't take care of her right. But the twist would be, it was the Frenchman from the first movie. He called Child Protective Services and had the daughter taken away. So I saw a story on the news. It said that babies prefer to play with their iPads rather than their mothers. And this kind of shocked me. And the way that the news decided this was they took the baby and put him in the middle of his iPad and his mom. They were choosing who would get to keep the pet after a bad divorce. And the iPad 1, which was strange to me, and I feel like that raises like a lot of problems because this next generation of children are just going to grow up with a bunch of robo-Oedipal complexes. Like, they won't be looking up porn on their computer, they'll be jerking off to their computer. It's going to be a large increase in the amount of robosexuals. And I don't think that's good for like the survival of the species. Anyway, now that we talked about that, I have some impressions. This is, you guys know Rutherford B. Hayes. Don't answer because you're watching from home and I won't hear you. But yeah, Rutherford B. Hayes was like the 19th president of our nation, and this is an impression of Rutherford B. Hayes's mom. Rutherford, behave! Thank you. I got one more. This is an impression of Rutherford B. Hayes's baseball coach. Rutherford, great play. I think that's my time. Thank you. I am Matt Campbell.